Hi, everybody. My name is Katrina Zavarel, and I did my internship in the spring of 2021, and I went through the Dibble Institute. First off, let me explain what the Dibble Institute is. This quote right here is taken from their website. They are a nonprofit organization, and their whole about us is to help teens and young adults learn new skills about having a healthy relationship and healthy romances. Their main focus is on teens and young adults in their dating life, and their whole goal is to empower these young people with knowledge and skills to successfully navigate their intimate relationships that will hopefully build for a better foundation and to be everlasting. This was a long process on finding an internship. I started contacting people in October 2020. I wanted to get one figured out for the winter semester beginning in January of 2021, and a lot of people that I contacted, they were all full. When I had contacted Rebecca Powell, she said that they were full, but they were taking people for the spring semester of 2021, and I had her put me down to start. And this was long in advance, at least 7 months. And so if you are looking and you want to start right away, just get in touch. The sooner the better. And I was given a list of possible online internships from a friend who was also searching for internships as well, and for the marriage and family studies program. And she got them from a counselor. And it's just been great. A lot of people that I had contacted as well, they were not doing internships anymore, probably because of COVID, and so that also made it difficult as well. Some of my responsibilities for the Dibble Institute was I was assigned different projects. My first project, and the one that took me all semester and was the most important, was getting superintendent's information from school districts all across the country. I was to put them in a spreadsheet that was divided up by the different states, and then by counties, and then school districts, and then another task that I was given was translating relationship PowerPoints from Japanese to English. And that one was a lot of fun because I got to go through different slides and read what they were wanting to teach these young children, or not children, these young teens all across the country who needed to hear how important having a healthy relationship is. Another responsibility I had was of compiling a list of LA medical clinics and transferring their information from a PDF into a spreadsheet for easy access to the names and phone numbers and emails. The emails are important because that way they can send a mass email to those medical clinics, as well as the superintendent's information. The superintendent's information is important because one of the projects that I was responsible for was sending out emails to those superintendents of scholarship information, and the only way that they would get that is if they had contact information for them. How did I benefit from the Dibble Institute where I served? I helped make progress in the superintendent project like I had mentioned previously, and it was by far the biggest one, and it took all semester to complete. This project helps the Institute send out emails to each school district that will provide them with different kind of information from healthy relationships to scholarship opportunities. And I realized as I was doing that it's so behind the scenes and kind of tedious work, but it is so important that the Institute has that information so they can reach as many people across the country as they possibly can for these opportunities and for these teenagers to create the skills that they need in order to build a foundation for lasting romantic relationships now and in the future. When they are getting ready to get married and start their own family, they'll have a good, strong foundation on what a healthy relationship looks like. And how did I benefit personally from the experience? Just knowing that I am helping students across the country that I'll never meet, but knowing that I helped get that information out to them just means a lot to me. I strongly believe in having those skills in building relationships and having them be healthy. And I want everybody to know how important it is. I also brought in my researching skills, which was really a big deal. And I learned more about Word and how I can translate documents from another language into English or another language that is needed. And I can use these skills in translating Italian documents to help my husband gain Italian citizenship. And that will just help me and my family personally, just knowing how to do that translation. An important connection that I made during the coursework. And during this time, I was mostly getting information on superintendents, but doing this work helped me realize, like I had mentioned previously, behind the scenes is just as important and will help managers and families. I wasn't working directly with people, and as much as I would have loved to do that, I know that my work will help students that I'll never meet, and it will help them in having healthy relationships with those around them. And I would recommend this site to others, especially if they are in a situation where it's hard for them to go into a workplace and to be away from their family. I have 3 small children, so going away from my home would be hard to do. And it was great to be able to have this online internship where I can log in my hours when they're busy or when they are sleeping. That I was able to do that kind of on my own time, but within the parameter of getting hours done each week that needed to be done. I would suggest, so if that is the case that you're needing, then this would be a great experience for you. But I would highly suggest also, if you are able to go into a work site and get that hands-on experience other than sitting in front of a computer by yourself and just communicating over email. And if you are interested, the person that I contacted was Rebecca Powell. Also, I think she changed her name, so it's Rebecca Jackson. But her email address is rebecca@dibbleinstitute.org. And I hope that was helpful.